Oh my, poor people have sad lunches. Want some of my food?
My name's Taishi Konoyama. I'm a junior in high school on my lunch break. Currently, I'm being looked down on by the class queen and her henchman.
That's right. How sad that your company ended up the way it did. Are you okay with that lunch? Jeez, Miss Mio is showing you mercy, you weasel. Bow down. What? No, I didn't mean...
I quietly put away my lunchbox and try to leave the classroom without saying anything.
He has nothing to say, so he's running away. For real. I'm glad I never ate your bentos. I bet that bento of yours has something weird in it, too.
So, my high school days were not so fun. For some reason, 7 years later, I'm sitting face to face with Mio Iwafune for an arranged date. Why a date with me? She was the one that had suggested this date. It must be a trap.
I heard that your company's not doing well, so I'll invest. In return, marry me.
What? Anyone can see that she, Mio Iwafune, is visually stunning and brilliant. On top of that, she's the president's daughter of a major cosmetics company. Because of that, there were many people who tried to get in with her in high school. On the other hand, I was the president's son of a small sweets company that had been part of a scandal, and now I was the president. We're in different industries, and he always looked down on me. No matter how I looked at it, there are no benefits to her and it doesn't make sense. The reason I was on this arranged date was weird. Taishi-kun, go on a date for me. What all of a sudden? This client company has been close to ours since my father's time. The president asked me to come, and this was how he greeted me. If I don't let her date you. That's what she said. I don't okay, don't put that face so close to mine. So I've come to this arranged date, and it's Mio Iwafune. Bleh.
And? Can you stop with the faces and give me an answer?
She stopped eating and stared straight at me. Hey, we're adults now. We're not students anymore.
You're right. It's been 7 years. 7 years have passed.
I questioned her wording a little, but this is what I told her. Thank you for the opportunity, but I decline. I said that and stood up. Then...
Wait! We haven't talked about anything yet. And your food.
I don't like people who talk down to others. I felt a bit childish, but I ended the date and headed home. Mio Iwafune. The next day, I couldn't focus on work and was vaguely lost in thought. Was I rude? I didn't intend to. It brought back a bad memory. About 10 years ago, my father ran a sweets factory, and he had ventured into the bento business.
We have more locations today, so good luck. The part-timers will come tomorrow.
With my mother at the center, we were increasing sales and gaining traction. But one day, one of the arrogant university part-timers got on social media.
We're working for them, so this is nothing, right? Yay!
As a result, our bentos got a bad rep, and we had to shut down our business. The effect spread to our sweets business, and we were forced to downsize. In the end, my father came down with depression, and I took over the business after graduating university. We caught the university students in question and sued them, but it's not like that fixed our business situation. I mumbled this as I looked at old pictures. Now, our company was barely scraping by, and won't go back to what it was. She made fun of the bento that my mom made. At the time, my mother made that for me when our finances and herself were having a hard time. It's not possible. I sighed as Mio Iwafune had her head in her hands.
How could this be?
Ma'am? I'm not sure what happened, but...
Shut up. Why don't you put the paperwork there and get back to work? You're still on the clock while you're standing there.
Yikes! Yes, ma'am.
The woman ran from the room. That's fine, because... Why am I like this? I rolled around on the floor and cried. When other people aren't around, I go back to my true self.
I was going to apologize, that I was sorry for that time. I was going to say that I want to help you out to make up for it.
That's right. My mouth doesn't listen to me. All of that was because of my mother's teachings in a way.
Mio, you don't know where the pitfalls are if you let people look down on you. We are a top-tier business. As our daughter, you are always better than the people around you. Have that in mind when you talk to people.
Yes, Mother.
Stupid past me!
20 years later, looking down on people was ingrained in me. I hate myself. As I say this, I eat the manju next to me. I've always liked the taste. This is good. I wonder if we can talk again.
A week after the date, I was relaxing in the living room with the news app open. Mio, isn't she working at her parents' company? Her familiar face, Mio Yufuna's interview popped up. She started her own company, a company that connects illustrators to businesses. And she succeeded, if this interview is true, and she came this far on her own. Whoa. Shoot. I'm jealous. The next morning, I said this in front of everyone. Honestly, as you all suspected, our company in its current state is barely scraping by. So, for the first time in years, I want to develop a new product. I'm collecting ideas to help with that. Taste, plans, sales method, anything goes. Let's do this together. I was inspired by Mio Yufune and started moving toward developing a new product. A few days later, I received several suggestions from the employees, but every one is something someone else is doing. It can't be too out there. It definitely cannot be an imitation of another company. I mean, there are companies that sell similar products. I guess you can't come across good ideas so easily. I was feeling down when one suggestion caught my eye. Manju that uses local sweet potatoes. Immediately, I gathered the employees and discussed the possibilities of a sweet potato manju.
I see, it's a good idea. All taste different from other potato manjus.
Yes, the manju uses the Lovekoi sweet potato. It's local and isn't widely sold.
I see, let's try it. But what happened? A new product all of a sudden.
Oh, well, I was inspired by a friend, and now I'm the president. The next day off, I was walking around the city in thought. The new product seems doable, but will they sell? If they don't sell well, Honestly, finances aren't looking good. Investing in the new product is a gamble. But if I don't do it, we'll go bankrupt. Have confidence, May. In that moment, someone pulled my sleeve.
My, it's Taishi Konoyama. You look woeful as always. Shall I help you out?
Are you trying to start a fight? Mio Yofune had tucked on my sleeve. As always, she was on a high horse.
Oh, this is face, so a meal. Yes, I'll pay, so let's go eat something.
Huh? Wait, don't pull! I thought this last time, but what do you want? She forcefully took me to a restaurant and looked at the menu.
Nothing. You get to have a meal with me, so be thank... No.
Yes?
No!
What? Mio shouted and slammed her face on the table. It looked painful.
Miss? Are you okay?
Give me a pen.
She borrowed a pen from the server, wrote something, and passed it to me. Sorry? Huh? When I questioned her, she wrote more. I'm not good with words. I think that's putting it lightly. She continued to write. So, everything that comes out of your mouth ends up sounding condescending? You have no intentions to look down on or make fun of, but it just comes out? I summarized, and she nodded her head. You're way beyond bad with words. By the way, try saying it out loud.
I'm apologizing, so isn't it only proper that you forgive me? Here, choose something to eat. You're wasting time.
No, I'm good. So, to summarize.
Can you forgive me? I'd feel bad if I take up too much of your time, so let's order first.
Is what she meant. Phrasing is important. Wait, no. We talked for a while and left the restaurant. It was nighttime now. Well, I understand that you want to apologize for the things you've said. She didn't say anything and just looked sorry. It's okay. It's true that times are tough, and phrasing aside, you were worried, right? If a man keeps nitpicking at someone who wants to apologize, he's a small man. So, how you set it aside. Thank you, Iwafune, for worrying about me. I spoke honestly, and she opened her eyes in surprise.
But that doesn't change the fact that you're in trouble. I'll invest.
She avoided eye contact as she said it, and I laughed weakly. No, I decline. I can't say much, but I'm making a new product. If that goes well.
I see.
She looked a little sad as she said it, and we parted ways. A few months later, the new product was finally taking shape. Whoa, is it done? How about sales and product numbers? We have quite a few stores. We started reservations on our e-commerce site as well. We think it looks good for a start.
No problems in production. The taste is good. This will sell.
We started selling our new product. She bought one immediately and ate it.
So this is the new product Konoyama-kun was talking about. Oh, it's good. Looks like I don't have to force myself on them and invest. Aww, but I want to see him again. A reason. It's the comforting taste that only that company can make.
Our new sweet potato manju was off to a good start, but...
This is the new pastry from my hometown, but it's super sweet. This is from that bento shop that was part of a scandal before. Wait, really? Wow, that sucks. Also, that place was on its last legs when we were in high school.
Some recently popular mean live streamers posted about it, and, as a result, it spread. There were some voices of pity, but there were also some who shunned us. That was a critical hit to our product that was just getting out there. Online sales are at 1/3 of projected sales. Our stores were asking to decrease stock, including the ones they already have. If we think about all the stuff we ordered beforehand, we're in the red. I think so. We'll try, but... the product we were betting on, in the red. At this rate, we've got half a year at best. That was the reality. There was no budget for next thing. I thought I would breathe some outside air for a bit and left my office. When I passed by the office...
Sir, a call for you. From Iwafune Design Contract Offices to the President. Will you take it?
Iwafune Design? Iwafune? I returned to my office and took the call from her. What are you doing calling my workplace? I'm sorry, but I'm working.
This is a business call. I'm going to suggest something, so listen up.
Jeez, on your high horse as always. I laughed weakly and heard a loud thump that I think I've heard before. The next thing surprised me.
Please, listen. I want to help you.
A few hours later, she came to my workplace with a suggestion. What's with your forehead?
Don't worry about it. Don't let me waste my time. Can I talk business?
That must be... Don't ask. Can I talk about work? Mental translation complete. A piece of work. I listened to her suggestion. A collaboration?
Yes. So, we put my company's local characters on your company's packaging. We'll use your products at our events and take care of advertising. I think it's a pretty good idea.
It's not a bad idea, but we don't have the budget to pay for licensing. When I asked, Mio let out an exasperated sigh. She shot me a look.
Of course, we'll receive payment for licensing. But how about a deal for the first time?
What? But that's...
In return, you have to partner with our company. We will use your sweets when we need to. Of course, in that case, we'll pay for it and talk about it beforehand. Or are you going to patiently wait for bankruptcy? You don't like my suggestion?
No, I would like to accept that offer. We naturally shook hands. Thank you. You knew about our situation and thought hard, right?
Maybe. I think it's just common interest.
She said this coolly, but I won't forget that she had said she wanted to help over the phone. Mio stood up after we finished talking.
I said what I wanted to say, and I have a lot of things to do. I'll go.
Oh, wait. Why did you start your own company? Your father was the president of a major cosmetics company, right?
What a stupid question. I just wanted to test myself. Not as Mio Iwafune of a major cosmetics company. but as Mio Iwafune, a person.
She started her company all on her own and made it what it is. Jeez, my hands are up. Your intellect, your beauty, your wealth. On top of that, you've got entrepreneurial skills.
And that girl is saying she'll help you. I'll definitely make this collab a success. So relax.
After that, we became busy again.
So, we're gonna draw this character at the top? Let's try it.
The rough sketch of the design is out. Check that it fits the product's image design.
Normally, a collaboration takes 6 months to a year to happen. But, due to our financial circumstances, we were moving at super speed. 3 months passed. We were getting to a dangerous point in terms of continuing our business.
So do you want a loan? I've been saying that.
There's no guarantee I can pay it back. In any case, that's a final resort. I hate borrowing money.
So you called because it's finished?
Yeah, I called upon her for no other reason. This is the collab manju that our company's made. Our product came to life at super speeds, and today, the test product came in. By the way, I said I'd bring it to Mio's office later, but she said she'll come see it today. I think Mio was just as excited for it.
It's nice. This will sell. Leave the rest to me.
After that, we immediately started selling under Mio's management.
This is a collab between the popular character and the new sweet potato manju. We sold out yesterday, and we only have a few left, so don't wait.
The reviews were looking good. They were flying off the shelves, and production was falling behind the demand. In other words, we weren't making profits yet, but we had survived. Later, I visited her office and bowed my head in gratitude. Thank you so much, Iwafune-san. No, President Iwafune, you really saved us.
I'm happy for you. Now you can continue your business, right?
Thanks to you. I'll be happy if we can continue to have a good relationship.
I was the one that suggested a partnership, so of course.
She would be cute if she could just be a little better with her words. While we were busy with the first situation and Mio's collab, I had filed a damage report.
2 live streamers were arrested yesterday over allegations of obstruction of business and defamation. After receiving repeated reports, the police
really take their time before they arrest anyone. I remember the news from the morning and told Mio sitting in front of me.
If they don't have concrete evidence, they can't just arrest them, so the police are careful. But those girls are full-grown adults. They really did something dumb.
Yes, the girls were once Mio's henchmen.
At the time, they clung on to me and... Let's change the topic.
Then, I'll ask you again. Why did you arrange a date with me?
It's not anything serious.
She prefaced what she was about to say.
A long time ago, a boy reached out to a girl who was lost and crying, and he gave her some sweets. Ever since then, the girl liked the boy and the sweets.
Some time passed after that. The factory was in full operation every day, and sales were on the up and up. We made it! The reviews for the potato manju were coming in and sweeping away the bad reviews from before. Some people were buying the regular products that weren't collaborations twice, even 3 times. Gratitude, gratitude. And I was forced into another arranged date by my client. It's you again.
What about it? There's no rule against a second arranged date.
It's been about a year since we reunited at our first date. Already a year. I mean, I had a feeling.
Why did you come then? You must have been dying to date me. Oh, that's not it. My words.
That's right.
What?
Mio rounded her eyes at what I said. I came because I thought it was Mio Iwafune, and I'm here because I wanted to see you. The girl who was terrible with her words. A year ago, I declined the condescending girl, but now, what I want to say is, I'm into you, Mio.